I had a long list of things about how this budget, as it's being proposed, would have an impact on local government. And principally because I spent almost 20 years in local government, and people have talked here in general about the impact on education as a whole, on health and human services and so forth. But I think we need to also remember that local governments are going to be heavily impacted. And I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm not going to go over all of the various cuts impact on different aspects of local government, and especially back home in El Paso County. But I have to say here today, and that is that nobody wants to raise taxes. People didn't send us here to raise taxes. We don't want to raise taxes. But let's face it, we are, in fact, helping to raise taxes with this budget. And we're doing that, frankly, by passing the buck to local government. The county of El Paso and all the rest of the counties are going to have to look at raising fees, raising taxes in order to deal with a lot of the unfunded mandates that they already have on their plate, some new ones that are going to be visited on them by this budget. And so I think we have to be straight with our constituents that their taxes are going to be raised, Mr. Chairman. Don't you agree? That's my question to you. Taxes are going to have to be raised one way or the other to pay for some of these services. And I didn't outline them, but I could if I had to, about which ones are going to cause El Paso County to have to raise taxes. Well, and our hospital district, and on and on.
The answer is I don't know. I don't know the situation in El Paso to say. Raising taxes is not the only alternative. Sometimes it is a better alternative, but it's never the only alternative, so I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, let me tell you that our hospital district, at least 21 to 25 million are estimated to be lost as a result of this budget on the Medicaid cuts. But that's just one example. But as I said, I don't want to have to belabor the point in getting into the specifics of all the others. But the bottom line is, it seems to me that what we are doing is, in fact, raising taxes. We're passing the buck to the local communities. People are going to feel the pinch one way or the other. And especially for counties like El Paso County and other border communities, and others throughout the state too, that have low tax bases, they're going to feel it even more so than some of your other districts here that have, of course, wealthier tax bases. So I wanted to make that point that, look, I cannot in good conscience support this if, in fact, this is what we're talking about. And I may be a freshman, and I've learned quite a few things here up to this point. But I just, and I've gone, by the way, appreciated the two-thirds rule. And other comments that have been made are about how we're not like Washington, and we don't want to be like Washington. I think you made those comments very forcefully, and I certainly did not want to be like Washington, but I do agree that if the two-thirds rule is sent out the window tomorrow or down the line, that's exactly where we're going to be. And so I reluctantly, unfortunately, have to tell you that I cannot vote to suspend. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.